Okay, so now we're looking at Chivalry Total War Remastered, and I have to say, brilliant work done by the developers of this mod and Total War, who also, I believe, was a mod author on the previous project as well. So basically, it's an enhanced port of the original Chivalry Total War, but it basically transports you to the medieval grand setting, and the campaigns are massive. It starts in 1072 AD, literally only a couple of years later after Hastings, but there's a ton of original factions that were featured and new ones as well. This is definitely a mod that needs to be covered, that needs to be highlighted, and I think is definitely a mod that needs to be appreciated. So I would really appreciate you guys if you just go look at this mod, download it and try it. Plus, I also like the look of the new cities, but there's still a work in progress. There's still a huge amount of work being done on overhauling cities so they actually look medieval. And the medieval castle city styles, they do remind me of Age of Empires. Chivalry Total War is a mod that I really was not aware of for a very long time. I mean, I was aware that there was a Rome Total War mod that did bring in the medieval setting, and I was aware that there was a mod for Rome Total War that was basically a Japanese, I think it was a Japanese scenario or Sengoku Jidai imported into Rome Total War at that time. But I never downloaded and played these mods because most of the mods that were required in a way to basically download and play and do whatever, their installation was very hard. But as I've discovered, Total War was, I believe, one of the part of the mod developers that developed this mod for, I believe, alright, I may be incorrect, but I think he helped in the aid of this mod. And Chivalry Total War is without a doubt a fantastic overhaul mod that I have never ever seen. When I mean seen, in the sense that yeah, sure, I played a bunch of Rome Total War mods back in the day, but I've never seen anything like this, like a full-scale Total War conversion that basically transports you to the medieval era. Each faction has their own buildings, each faction has their own units, each faction feels unique from each other. Plus, city settlements are being worked on for custom city settlements. I had a look through most of it, and pretty much it's a big work in progress. So you may be fighting cities that could be small medieval looking like cities. You won't be fighting big glorious cities in a couple of months. So basically, if you go to Constantinople and you go in the settlement view, it's still a work in progress. So there will be custom changes to cities as well. But Chivalry Total War is amazing. I have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, that this is one of these mods that you really have to try. Now, of course, this has also come in recent light of the fact that Godia managed to port an entire mod, which was basically an old mod like this, into Rome Total War Remastered. And he couldn't have ported it at such a better time, and he couldn't have released it at such a better time when the last and final patch for Rome Total War basically, well, the remastered version that is, basically, it gives you the whole thing, it gives you the whole modding tools, the modding potential that was promised, and CA and Feral Interactive have delivered on that. You could literally pick any faction on this screen right now, and you could literally say, wow, there's so much detail being put into these factions, because it was already done, many years ago. But Chivalry Total War is a great game. Sorry, no, it's not a great game. Chivalry Total War is a great mod. You can play as the Mongols, you can play as the Poles, you can play as the Fatimids, you can play as the Byzantines, you can play as, the Spanish kingdoms. You can play so much. You can play as the Kingdom of Castile and Leon against the Kingdom of Aragon, against the Zirids, or against any other factions. You can play the Romans. In fact, you are literally playing in the era where the medieval era is starting to basically take shape. There is a lot that's been played here, and I, for one, can't believe that Chivalry Total War is there. It's amazing. It's a brilliant mod. You can play as the English, you can play as William of Normandy. And I believe there are other future campaigns in development. And for a mod of this potential, I think they're definitely going to expand it. More factions are going to be added. Perhaps some new units might be added. And I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, there will be more medieval style looking cities. Already there's prototypes being developed for medieval cities, etc. They are working hard on this mod, and what Godia and his channel needs and this mod needs is your love, your support, you going to the Steam workshop and downloading this mod, because this mod is absolutely fantastic. I play as the Fatimids and I completely feel like I'm playing as the Fatimid, the Fatimid Caliphate or whatever you want to call it, or the Fatimid Sultanate. But I think Sultanate is a more late word. Caliphate is more or less that. You can play as the Fatimids, there is so much, and playing as the Fatimids is fun because you always get so much income, which is a really fantastic thing if you play as Eastern factions. But look, I think this mod is great. They've added unique event art, they've added a huge ton of stuff, and battles. Do I have to say about the battles? Battles are amazing. The battles are one of the best, along with the medieval music. It works, really works. I have to say that what they've done at the end of the day, Godia, the developers of Chivalry Total War, they've done an absolutely fantastic job, and you really have to commend them on making such a great mod. And I cannot wait for the best overhaul mods to come. The Rome Total War Remastered. We are going to get a new generation of mods that basically won't have complicated install instructions, won't require you to scratch your head every time you try to download and install a mod. And this mod was what? Let's basically say this game was released in April 2021 and now it's December 2021. Look at how much progress modders have made. So big credit to CA and Feral Interactive, and also big credit to Godia Total War and the developers of Chivalry Total War. I will put a link down to his channel down below, which you can go and subscribe to, and also link to his Discord, which you can also go and join. Please don't forget to leave a like, share, comment and subscribe. See ya!